We are on air with the broadcast. The what?
Refrain from swearing for the first minute. YouTube doesn't like it.
Duh. Because, but my stuff is set for not for children, but obviously, if for 30 seconds we do not swear or make swear-wees and play family-friendly, YouTube will smile and not cry.
Well, if you remember a certain series of videos made by James Rawl, he had to change the intro and all the videos in the series.
Yeah, you know what's BS. Because you can't say that in the beginning of the videos anymore, because YouTube will cry. They'll cry. Which is why I could, well, it's been 30 seconds as far as I can tell, but let's get a stopwatch. With this stopwatch, I'll know how long it's been since the start of the video. We'll just wait 30 more seconds, and then you will hear the first thing I might decide to say. Gee, I'm gonna just sit here on this screen until I can do so I can actually give you to the content. By the way, this is content not made for kids. My whole channel is not made for kids. So if you're a kid, get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. What you doing in my basement? Get out of here.
Somehow I could have figured you'd reference that.
Get out of here. Oh look, it's been about 1 minute. So here's my first swear. Fuck. We'll start with an F-bomb. 'Cause fuck it. Now switch my phone back over to what I wanted it to be. I like all the haters that hate this fucking game, because they review bomb it, claim they put 50 hours in it. Only
Wait, 50 hours. At that point, wasn't
30?
it not even 50 hours?
30? I think it was 30 hours. Is what some of them said. But that's the thing that I want to say is you've only put 30 hours. I put 60. I've beaten the game. I made sure to do every dungeon until at least do every tier 2 to up to tier 3. There's still a couple tier 2s I haven't completed, but that's because I didn't get the chance to. I literally did them last, which was the temple and the one place with the unholy enemies that you had to use holy on.
Your channel has been flagged for religious reference.
It's a spell in the game. I have the unknown element, so I don't need to change it. Which I could state how to get the unknown element, but I'm pretty sure everyone looks up the original walkthrough. It's not that hard. It's literally the answers in a poem, if you pay attention to Herdy's words. Yeah, Herdy's poem is actual
one
hints.
One of those two dudes with the weird goofy ass fucking hat and matching suit.
Yeah, Herdy. Or was it Gertie?
I don't remember which one was which.
It was
yeah,
the swindler. The swindler. The swindler tells you a poem, and that poem is actually a hint of how to get to, hints at how to get the unknown element, which relates to literally cast a certain spell on each of the set locations. It's thunder on a large cactus, gravity on a tent, fire on a rock mushroom thing, ice or blizzard on 3 rocks, smallest to largest in that order, and then holy on a flower that will appear if done correctly. It will reveal a unknown element chalice pedestal. Just like the other elemental chalice pedestals, you can throw this one on the chalice onto this one and you gain the unknown element. Downside, I don't think you really get an elemental resistance with unknown. Well, you get maybe an elemental resistance, but not really. You still will get poisoned and all that. It's not as much protection as the actual elements. But you don't have to ever change it if you want to go somewhere on the map. And if you keep it as unknown element, I'm pretty sure when you hit set out together, it's obviously going to connect to online. Host, because I have the unknown element, it's going to pop up as I can go to any dungeon. Yep, I can go to any dungeon. Apparently, according to this, the special dungeons are tier 4, tier 5, and tier 6. Well, Jesus Christ. I know what dungeons not to do yet. 'Cause fuck. Actually, I don't even know how difficult Riverbell Path's alternate dungeon will be. I'm pretty sure I can yeah, it's not called Riverbell Path, it's called Falling Leaves Path.
That's a rather dumb sounding title.
Well, every hard mode dungeon is literally, it's this particular dungeon, but we have to change the name, but it's still the Path dungeon. They have to reference still to the original name, because you still go, the layout for the most part will still be the same, but the scenery and everything and how you go through it might change. Especially the enemy count. Oh gee, dear God, I hate skeletons. That's what it taught me. I hate skeletons. I hate the fucking skeletons. I never want to fight skeletons of that kind, of the ice blue blizzard and blizzaga skeletons ever the fuck again. I hate it. What was the complaint? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the complaints with this game. So, one of them being combat is super simple. Okay then, combat being super simple, what's wrong with that? I mean, I don't see anyone giving Legend of Zelda any smack about it. It's a combat being simple. Even Breath of the Wild, I don't see anybody talking smack about its combat, because it itself is simple too, by the logic that people have stated it's simple. Actually, that would go the same for Dark Souls and every fighting game as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because the comment was, you wait, you get out of attack range, you wait for an enemy to attack and avoid it, or dodge or block it, then, because there will be an opening, land an attack in, or take a shot at making an attack, and hit, get back out of attack range, repeat. And, or to simplify it more down, wait for your opponent to make a mistake or attack, punish the mistake that they make, repeat for every fight. That is literally every fighting game and every game with combat. You wait for your opponent to make a mistake. Once they have, you punish their mistake. repeat for every fight. Dark Souls, Zelda, fighting games. Fighting games, it's a bit more predicting your opponent, but you're still waiting for them to make a mistake to capitalize on. That's what every fighting game is. Waiting for your human opponent to make a mistake and capitalizing on it by punishing them.
Alright, I'll be back. I gotta walk dogs.
Okay, take your time. But don't leave me here forever. Because then it gets boring. What do I put in this slot? I'll just guess another Phoenix down. And then you got the... Then there... So... By that logic... You're literally calling every game too simple, and by your logic of that makes it a bad game, then Dark Souls is bad. Dragon Ball FighterZ is bad. Xenoverse is bad. Zelda is bad. Every game except Mario, because that's a platformer, is bad. Or Sonic, or Sonic, the original Sonic games or whatever, is bad because it has simplistic combat. Actually, even in the platformers, the combat was waiting for a pattern. So those games are bad too. Every game's bad, unless it's a puzzle game. Or a simple card game. Or a JRPG where there's not really active combat, it's just turn battles. You wait for your turn, you make your selection, you see how well it does, and then you wait for the opponent's turn to see how well their selection was against you, against your stats, looking at papers. That makes every other game, even platformers, because technically they have combat, a bad game because they have simple combat. According to one statement being, you're waiting for patterns. Waiting for the enemy to make a mistake and punish that mistake. Even the most advanced, what one would call the most advanced combat in fighting games, or ones that involve stats and stuff, or MMORPGs for that matter, it all boils down to waiting for your opponent to make a mistake and then punishing that mistake. I think I see the logic here. Not saying anything, but I think we can all see the stupid logic here. And how dumb it is. Oh, and online was the next thing I'm going to talk about, but I'll wait for Nick, because both me and him have had the original. Mine got stolen, so I had to play the remaster.
Where to?
Now remember, playing Four Swords Adventures too, same thing with its co-op. Was I'll wait for Nick to get here.
All right.
Because I have the pass, I don't have to pay Gil, which is nice. Free trips. It only costed me 50,000 Gil to get the free pass, which is easy to obtain if you don't waste all the money from a certain quest line that you can do. The Princess quest line. Once completed, you get a prize of 100,000 Gil, but I'm not gonna speak about it. As part of the fun is figuring it out. In other words, just gotta know to talk to town people. should play my other characters. Or my other character who is a spellcaster. Which Nick wants the skin for. Or wants the same skin I have for said character. Not this character, but the other character. Because I got 2 character skins for mimic crystals. Because that's how much I support the skins. I'm willing to buy skins. Or get the skins. No. that right there scares me. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one. Because I don't have the stat upgrades from this one.
This marsh has thwarted travelers since ancient times. The rain that falls here.
Okay. Already had my stuff set up though. Log carry. Carry my expensive bucket. Okay, so they only do half a heart here. I don't mind the simplistic combat because it reminds me of Four Swords. Can't read that, I'm not the right race or tribe. Which is why it's good to have one of every character class. Actually, it should be just... It shouldn't be really called tribes, it should be class. If only you could get... Actually, that'd be great if there was fusion rings in the advanced dungeons as a reward. Cast fusion spells by default. Like the Pyro ring, the Holy ring. It's a ring that casts holy. The ring of haste, it casts haste. Okay, so that's holy. So we got holy. And we got gravity in case there's an enemy that flies. And back away. Cure ring. This is only tier 2, so it's not going to be tough. But I need to get the stat ups. Stat ups make this game easier. Then again, RPG. blob of chili gel. I do know defense useful, especially in multiplayer, because you can attempt to block certain attacks while party deals with enemies. Then again, I've never used defense. Never used my defend action. And yes. 200 gil. Let's see. Designed for others. Time salad and 15 gil. Where am I? Missed. Text that I cannot translate. Hello, fly. Man, it takes forever to walk the dogs. Didn't expect to be by myself. Wait, wasn't there someone viewing the stream for a second? Maybe I missed it. Who knows? And who'd watch my fucking stream that is literally titled Talk Shit and Play Games? By talking shit, I mean talking about anything and playing the games. Or I'll rename or reboot. Why I title the stream just so I can reset the number. Because the thing about streams is you don't have to edit. It's just played. Die, fucker! Okay, so you have 4 hits with my current weapon. I have 66 strength. Oh, is you back? I kind of stopped and waited to talk about another portion until you got here. Because I got done talking about how stupid the logic of the combat complaint was about maybe a minute ago or so. And then made comments saying, man, you take a while walking the dogs. Leaving me here to fend for myself.
Well, if the husky doesn't want to walk half the time, there's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah. But, now I can get on to the other side. The other complaint that's common amongst review bombs is that the co-op sucks. Because they opted for an online only. I'm gonna say, think about it right there. The original, you had to get 8 other items, 4 more devices, and 4 cables to connect to your main console to play local co-op in the original. Obviously can't do that with every system. The only way I see it possible, which is why this game is probably not on Xbox, is to do local co-op. Everyone would have to sit around the same PlayStation, the same PS4, and everyone, instead of using a controller, you had to use a special feature called the second screen app or something, or a Vita. And it'd have to have a special application installed. And I believe the application is called PlayLink or something for a PlayStation. So, I mean, do you really want that? To have to go collect more devices to play a local co-op? Because that's how the original was. If you want the original type of local couch co-op, well, prepare to buy pretty much 4 new devices or whatever. Install whatever apps or whatever it is. But also keep in mind that the Vita, that they've released an update that makes it so that Vita and PS4 are not that much compatible with each other anymore. So it'd be pointless. Honestly, I think the co-op being online makes it great because you no longer have to go searching for friends or get your friends who bought the game over the internet. You don't have to get together to play the game. It solves that issue. It also solves the issue of needing to go get a Game Boy and a GameCube link cable and hook it to your GameCube for each player. Wanna know how many Game Boys you'll typically find unless you're super rich and have to have every edition of Game Boy? 1. About 1. Sometimes 2 if they're lucky. I know for a fact I had one working Game Boy Advance SP for GameCube, and the only time you get a second one would be if my cousin happens to be over.
Broke.
As I said, one active working Game Boy is what I had. The only time there's two connected to my system is if Tori's over and we're playing two-player. Unlike this game when we had it before it got stolen, or Four Sword Adventures.
That's a game I really miss. I still have a game, I just don't have a proper system that can play it. In other words, somebody did not bring back the GameCube.
But yeah, all the fucking complaints about online multiplayer. Oh, and the fact that only host gets progress. I simply state that as, think about it. Do you really want to force somebody to be at your difficulty of dungeoning immediately before they can get all their stat ups and all their upgrades or story progression or whatever of their own? I say just wait till you beat the game. Wait till you beat the game. If that's such a problem, then play online co-op. Because then there's not really story progression. It's just building up your characters at that point. Because you only worry about story progression if you're, if you haven't beaten the game and you want to play it by yourself, maybe. If you're that worried about it. You don't play online co-op as a person that's joining if you're worried about getting story progression. The game tells you only hosts will get story progression. So if you need, it's there to ask for help from other players, or if you just want to play with your friends. And not worry about who's getting story progression. That's the idea. Plus, I'm pretty sure time travel doesn't work in this game. Or there's no time travel magic shit. The only time spells that are in this game is slow and stop, and haste. Haste being speeds you up, slow being it slows you down. But believe it or not, some attacks causes slow, so slow's not actually a time status effect, it just slows your movement and everything. A spell can inflict it.
It makes you very briefly a snail.
And then there's stop. All it means, all stop does is it freezes you in time. Doesn't go backwards, doesn't go forwards in time. Though Dark Cloud makes a joke saying, for an item, the fucking cherry that you can eat, called the Throbbing Cherry, causes the freeze status effect.
Such a weird name for that.
I know. And it's literally a item that says, with it, one can either stop time or advance it. What they mean by advance it is, if you consume it, you get the freeze abnormal status and are frozen in place. So for your character, to your character's perspective, time is advancing around him at a faster rate. Whereas if you throw it at an enemy, time is stopped for that enemy, and it freezes them in place so you can hit them a lot. You know what they should do?
My person has a username, don't bullying me.
Don't bully me.
Yes, that is a username.
That sounds really, really stupid. And if you're going based on reverse psychology, unless the user is doing reverse psychology, wouldn't that make you want to bully them more?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Because you told them don't do
No
it.
one's that much of a dick. It's the internet.
Remember,
buddy.
it's the internet. I gotta heal. Actually, I wonder if people that reviewed the game only played the light version for the and stated just a random amount of hours, and just that 30 seems like a decent amount, and claimed that the final dungeon was literally the third mirror tree that would cause the festival. That's what I wonder about the review bombers. Actually, why review bomb something if you... in the first place?
They don't like the title itself. An invalid reason to do it, but they do it anyway, don't they?
I mean, sure.
Like, doing that makes, at least to me, as much sense
plus-
as spreading lies and slander about someone just because you don't want them to be your...
Plus, if you really think about it, if you're gonna really bomb the game and you're not gonna like it before you purchase it, then why purchase it so you can review it and then review bomb it?
Exactly. It makes
in a
about as much
nutshell.
sense as the people that's like, I'm gonna pre-order a PS3 or whatever, and then record me smashing it. Well, you just gave the company that you literally said that you hate and can go burn in hell $300.
Yeah! If you paid for it. So, that's why they even stated in the launch trailer that a light edition would come out. If you're not sure whether or not you want to actually buy it, then you should try a demo or the light edition, play around for a bit, and if you like it from what you experience, buy the game. If you don't like it, don't buy the game. Leave it be. It's obviously a game not for you. It's for somebody out there. It happens to be for me, because I've had the original, played, and then my shit got stolen. So I couldn't play.
It's your turn.
Which sucks. Because now you have to... Because then I had to wait so fucking long. That, you know what? That's my complaint. My only complaint. It took too damn long. I should review bomb it. Nah. That's stupid. That's literally like going, it took too long to get this game re-released. I should review bomb it. Because apparently to give something a negative review, you just have to turn on the game, or pop the disc in, let it register in your system that you've played the game for a second or so, and then you can officially review it and review bomb it.
I'll admit, there are some cases where I can kind of validly agree, yeah, it deserves a review bomb, but this game is not one of them. The main one I think that actually did kind of deserve it, though, if I could give it an actual title name, I would say GoldenEye. You know, not the original one. The one where they replaced Pierce
Oh, the
Brosnan.
remaster. Oh, the remaster that makes it into a fucking Call of Duty game.
That's not a remaster, that is a remake and I guess a reboot.
Or whatever. Or
But
whatever it is.
it was so bad. Like, if anything melees you, which a lot of enemies run real close to you so that they can actually shoot you accurately with a fucking shotgun or an SMG, if they get point blank on you, guess what? If you don't press the melee button first, you die. Even on easy.
Because melees are one-hit kills. Like in original Call of Duty.
Like, seriously, easy mode is technically harder than hard mode and normal mode because by the time you've beaten easy mode, you would have already been able to unlock the ability to start any mission with a fucking throwing knife. Why is this such a good thing? Throwing knife. One hit, one kill. You can pick it back up. Doesn't matter how much health you have left, the enemy literally just punched you, you're dead. Doesn't matter how hard they hit you, it's boom, dead.
Whereas in the original, you actually had a health meter that went down because you got hit. Regardless of what it was that hit you. It was literally your health meter shows up. Even if it was a melee slap.
Unlike in the original though, melee attacks do actually go clean through your armor, still killing you even if you had full armor. Yeah, your health regens, your armor does not. In the original, neither regen, and you could never refill your health.
Yeah, once you took health damage, that was permanent. Which is why you had to get armor. Because armor was a shield that you could refill should you find another armor vest. What? If you're gonna review something, make sure to keep some of the things that you. Some of
here's another valid
fucking things in check.
Don't
give in to the whole trend of being an a-hole on the internet. A complete
Storm, you
asshole
remember
on
that
the internet.
fucking Tony Hawk reboot that ruined the whole franchise, right? If you
No.
bought a physical copy of the game, you couldn't even actually play the full game, only as the tutorial. If you wanted to play the rest, you had to have connection to the internet to download a title update that was literally the rest of the game. On top of that, the game itself was a glitchy, unplayable mess. So, yeah. And they charged you 60 bucks for that disc that, remember I just stated, was literally just the tutorial. That game is a game that would deserve review bombs.
Well, I wouldn't know because I never had that one. I never really buy the skating games because I personally don't enjoy them. I'm pretty sure there's somebody that does. I just don't personally enjoy it.
Honestly, I believe that Tony Hawk Underground.
That's how reviews should be done.
Other ones were best.
Keep in mind of other fucking people and stuff.
If it's not the demographic that you would be part of, don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah. Because honestly, despite what everyone says about this game, I actually like the game. I think what they did with it is... I think what Square Enix did with this game is okay, and actually great. I'll go as far as saying it's great. Yeah, sure, maybe online could use a little bit, maybe a little bit of polish, like maybe make it to where if you're helping with the mur tree, sure, you don't get a mur drop, but everyone gets a letter. That would make it better. Because everyone gets a letter. I don't think the letters affect story progress, does it?
I don't think they do, but I do know that the letters are kind of important to other aspects, such as their family's skills, traits, and all that.
Yeah, so just make it so that everyone gets a letter.
And I've also noticed that it seems as though Moon Steve actually learns to write a lot faster if you do happen to respond positively.
Like in 3 letters.
Oh, that's copyrighted. You can talk about the games, you just can't have the audio.
What?
My brother's watching a video that had audio from Mario 64 DS in it. And almost, if not all, audio was from it.
By the way, this game was distributed because when you beat the game, it says distributed by Nintendo.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and I'm playing it on PS4. Yeah, Nintendo credits are in this game.
What?
But I can understand why. Because originally, this is, for sure, a GameCube title. Keyword.
I'm starting to wonder
GameCube
how the
title.
hell Sony managed to not demand majority of the game's control.
Because I think they learned their lesson with Xbox.
Yeah, of course they learned their lesson with fucking the IP of Minecraft. It's like, you don't ask, or rather demand, a company to give you what you want when it's their own property. So, like, let's put it into like a more mobster kind of territory. It's like, you go up to the mob boss, there's maybe, I don't know, a knife, a little tiny 2-inch long blade pocket knife, and demand that he gives you $10 million. So, what has this mob boss got as a means to say no? Alright, so in a normal case it's just straight up denial. No more access to anything whatsoever without any kind of extended periods of you don't get other shit. So, in the worst case scenario, you like understand that, fuck, I'm stupid, I'm sorry. And then you just put off with you don't get to have the
I would
online
say the equivalent to a soldier in an atomic tank armed with a nuke launcher.
Well,
with the power of 7 atom bombs.
But yeah, the true actual like fucking thing I was gonna say though is like you're demanding the money and the month is like, oh yeah, and then in comes like 20 people all armed with shotguns just aiming right down at you, and it's like, what you gonna do about it? I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. You don't get shit
Also,
for a year.
And also, you have to be
We're
careful.
also delaying your
I
title.
do know one thing. I know it's from, I get it from movies, but I did watch a person in that actually was a mob boss. He did confirm that what he was allowed to confirm. Just saying, what he's allowed to confirm. That doesn't rat anybody, but if you're a made man and somebody fucks with you as a made man, the person that fucked with the made man is dead. That's it. They're dead. They're gone. They're gonna be gone swimming with the fishes. Supposedly. I think that's how it works, but I could be wrong. But you don't fuck with a made man unless you're given permission from a higher up in the family. But yeah, you don't want to fuck up in a mafia. But so essentially, it's literally like PlayStation went with that whole scenario was literally this random dude. He knows the people owning the game, which would be Nintendo, which would be Microsoft or whatever, is a mob boss or whatever. And not just any mob boss, a made man. There's having someone that's higher than probably Microsoft or whatever. Or whoever they're dealing with that runs Minecraft is a made man of Microsoft's Mafia or whatever. So he fucks with them. Guess what the whole Mafia is now gonna do? You fuck with a made man, you gotta die. That's it. You're dying.
Make sure if you're gonna ask your one favor, not to ask for something stupid.
I believe that's the lesson they learned. I forget that I could literally kill this bastard with stop. This is why we have the stop spell. And that's why we got stop. Yeah, it deals with behemoths so nicely. And it truly does. I like how that behemoth's ignoring that. Or ignoring that battle. Oh, by the way, Nick, I have encountered this problem when beating the last dungeon. Cannot hold any more artifacts. You can only pick up 4 at all in a dungeon. This includes the artifact that gives you an extra Moogle pocket or a heart.
Cool.
Which now tells me, since I have maximum pockets, I should never pick up a pocket.
Yeah, good idea.
So if it's a pocket of any kind...
If you have all the rings, don't pick up a new ring either.
Yeah. Actually, unless you want to, unless you're playing by yourself, just for the Fyra or Fyraga, or the next tier spell, if you haven't happened to get a Magicite for it. But for the most part, if I recall, those rings are rare. Because literally it's a spell right off the bat that you no longer have to collect.
I just remembered something. Charlotta's hammer that she used, the head of the hammer was actually a spell ring. You know, the exact model that Crystal Chronicles uses for the spell rings.
Makes you wonder, what spell's in it?
I hope the allies of mine didn't want to do stealth, because I just threw a grenade into a cutscene.
I may be slowed, but you will not stop me, because I stop you.
This idiot is really waiting for the SED to appear, and I literally just killed it in front of him a few seconds ago. It's not going to appear there because he spawned in the middle of a cutscene where you can't move.
Something tells me that one of the weapons that you can get from the extra dungeons are going to be as powerful as the movement.
They better be.
But I think it depends on which dungeon and what tier it's currently set to, because it looks like they're set at different tiers, and I have no idea which one they are unless they're in the currently active online ones. Like, one is tier 6 difficulty, dude. That's double what you can play in the normal dungeon.
Wow.
Yeah. And tier 3 is difficult on its own. Especially the fucking desert dungeon. Oh god, the desert dungeon. Always a phoenix down in case something happens.
What part of Noob Trap do these people not understand? He told you to take cover behind those so you get blown up. Oh wait, my bad. They didn't know about the plot twist that happens in Mars.
Chunk of iron. Now to kill the plant. By the way, I played the fucking... You've heard me complain about the fucking boss fight in the one where it's two fucking dudes and the ice golem being a bitch.
I don't remember who was telling me on that one.
Maybe Jose. Maybe it was Jose. I just know I've learned my lesson about the hard mode dungeons. Definitely get other players when you attempt those. Yes, yes, I know the HP will increase because it'd be multiplayer difficulty, but by God, the extra hands of players definitely help. Have one guy shield from all the fucking attack, draw in all the attention of the attack, or split off the group of whatever the fucks. And rule of thumb, when dealing with the skeletal groups that have a mage, get rid of the fucking mage first. You will learn why if you let it cast the tier 3 spell Blizzaga.
Good job, medic. You're killing yourself by electrocution.
Hooray! I did it! Sounds about right. Oh, how to do this fucking part. But I've looked and seen some of the review. Hell, even fucking IGN review bombed it. But then again, they probably got paid to say a type of opinion too. Because hell, IGN is the type of people.
IGN's reviewers are some of the terrible people. If I recall correctly, they're the ones that said Alien Colonial Marines controls are ass.
They're the
I'm literally people.
They're the ones that denied Majora's Mask for the 3DS, which is I call a revamp because they changed, because there were certain changes. I do like the changes, by the way. I personally thought they were good.
That's like, you
Well,
didn't need
one
to
of
do
the
that.
cons that caused it not to get a perfect score was Water Temple. Straight up just Water Temple.
The Water Temple has a couple of changes to its ice arrow mechanics that made it to its puzzles
Even
a lot
the
more
original...
accurate. Because you can only choose specific spots now.
To me, that wasn't... I mean, I seen that, yes, it was a bit of a downgrade. But I was talking, like, they straight up went for the Water Temple in general. Like, straight up Water Temple in general.
I get the feeling at least 2 people on my team, when I get to the said 2.0, at the end of the next area, are going to try and punch it. Can somebody prep me a bag of popcorn? I might need some. Getting around,
Oh, now you're in melee range. You made a mistake, motherfucker. Behold, the holy sword Excalibur. Damn it, you went fucking temporal. And backed off. Hold on. Oh, you're dumb enough to come back forward? Think you're just invincible? No. Fuck you. Me kill you. Because, you know, holy. And then the legendary sword Excalibur. Well, in Final Fantasy, it's not really that legendary of a sword. Especially if you can craft 2 of them. Or straight up craft the weapon. The only exception being, like, the one-time crafts or whatever, known as Ultima Blade or Ultima Weapon. And fuck you, Ryan, I kicked your ass. Eating people's terrible memories by making them suffer through the miasma and everything. That's what this whole game is until you actually beat the game and save the world from the miasma. To bring back the Golden Age. It's all plot with the miasma and the meteor parasite. To keep a continual cycle of pain and anguish and hardship, so that you develop these.
Here you go, Capo.
So that you develop hardship memories or whatever it is, and literally eats those memories or feeds off of it. It's what happened to Tita. The true happening of what happened to the caravan of Tita, and what truly happens when the caravan fails their mission. What happens when the caravan fails their mission, but also what truly happens when some fucking a-hole eats all their memories so they don't know why they're out caravanning in the first place. I do not know how to respond to this letter. I'm doing well. I am doing well. Slowly but surely, I am adapting to it. Just a little longer then I'll truly be free.
Are we to be sure that this person is not at gun or knife point?
I say that as in they're trying to adapt to the miasma. My options is you must give up or can't wait.
I would say can't wait. Oh no.
You know what? In case something does happen to him, I'm sending him a Phoenix down.
That's how you know when you got an ally. They'll send you an extra life in the mail.
They're like, hey, I'm gonna send you this fucking letter with a Phoenix down in it. That way, if something were to happen, you'll live.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
Defeat enemies with focus attacks. I didn't use a focus attack. Unless magic counts as focus attacks. Because I got 254. I didn't use a focus attack. I used magic. I already got the cure ring. And those, so... Actually, I should start taking more defensive upgrades. So I'll take the rat's tail. Because apparently that's a +2 to defense. I already took like a thing from the final dungeon that was literally +7 magic. I didn't think that existed. Actually, I'd be able to check once I get to a town.
No, you fucking idiot! Put that back down!
I'm assuming someone just got the whole entire team killed. Or nearly killed if you survived.
Stop trying to reload next to the shield, stupid.
Sunrise, turret part, someone reloaded or hit square next to shield, and caused you to nearly die. Fields of Fool.
I don't know.
Strength. Powerist.
Get out of the nerve gas, dumbass.
3. Mage Master. Dark Matter Gold Hairpin are +5s in magic. Oh, they were +5s, okay. Defense 2, Defense 1, Defense 2, Defense 3. Then we got the Moogle Pockets, the rings. Wait, this would imply there's 4 more artifacts to collect somewhere. And then Earth, Moon, Star, and whatever the last pendant is. I think it's going to be called something like Ultimate Pendant. What do I have? I could sell Dynamore. I could sell my Thunderballs. No, I have Toad Oil that I can sell. I know where to get multiple of those.
Put the damn shield down. It's not needed, stupid.
I'm gonna go get some water, so I'll be back.
It's immortal. It's in a fucking bulletproof force field. Stupid.
I forgot the small line from the game.
Okay, let's get back to it. I got my water.
I love these two.
And now to exit the town of Food. Actually, is there somebody of interest to talk to?
You know,
Yes. Yes.
Hi. Hi. Good day.
Okay.
A little closer, buddy. Yeah, a little closer.
Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah, the fucking Black Knight ordeal.
Oh, no wonder this guy's retarded. He's from the U.S.
I will try not to.
Hello.
Let's see.
Medic, why do you have to be the retard of the team? In this one moment, you were the only one dumb enough to do it.
Go back to the gummy bears, and then I want a raspberry gummy bear.
The one in the freezer case? I mean, refrigerator case?
Yeah.
Same person from before.
Yep. Yeah. 32? Okay.
So that character talked about a thief that stole apples. I think I know who that thief might be.
Okay. Okay.
Greetings.
So it appears someone stole from somebody. Stole apples.
Huh. If you manage to kill every guy in Area 3 without making any noise in the first room, they don't call in like 10 more guys. So that part is a unnoted stealth point.
But what are the chances? Should go.
You're hiding next to high explosives, stupid.
So put it in. You're still here. No, you're not. You're telling me to put it in, so you're here.
The fucking... I need to go fucking watch an animation for something, because I watched a VR chat video where a person made an avatar, or it's the avatar he's known for, but it is an avatar that uses what I can only assume is Stamper's voice. I'm you from the future. There's a tracking device in my ass, and you're the only one I trust to get it out.
That is an actual video Stamper has released, by the way.
And then he hides it somewhere else. He's like, okay, bye.
In the actual video, he hides it in his past self's ass.
What the person using the avatar does is hides it in someone else's ass that happens to be nearby. Or, the first time, a drawer.
Not letting me put dinner in the oven, and she's outside, and I'm in the window, leaning in like... She looks up at me like, you fucking moron.
That mountain looks like death and destruction.
All right.
God damn it. I do everything I can to protect these guys and just continue to be stupid.
Fire Mountain. Hooray.
You know what's bullshit? To get the rice field worker hat, rubber duck, you actually are required to play hardcore. And stealth it too.
Which is a pain in the ass.
I would prefer that Brian Fear carries it. Especially, I never want select fondue to carry the damn thing. How'd that shotgunner miss him from that close?
I don't give a damn if it's hot. You're carrying a damn chalice. I'm calling your bluff. I'm putting you to work. Okay, immediately. The use of gravity.
It's a game of red light, green light, you dumbass! Okay, I think you got it now. Wait a minute. Exterminator, you are a medic. You are not a fucking pointman.
A zeal kit. And a mag.
That was a real kid, dude.
Don't know, it's a blueprint. A healing kit. I wonder if I can use this to first aid myself. Healing kit. Remove one injury. In other words, remove a heart. Or of damage.
If I needed bullets, the game would tell you. I have 525 for this gun, and 56 for my other gun. I have only fired 113. I'm sure you cannot give me bullets. It's not that I'm not shooting, it's just I don't full auto this thing a lot.
I thought I told you to put that down, Mog. Victorious weapon.
The hanging ones can't be killed, stupid.
Oh, now I know which dungeon I wanted to go to. See how different it would be.
I'm not sure if grenades even harm these guys.
Ring.
What did you learn?
Nothing.
You're just gonna let him resurrect? You could have fucking ripped his spinal cord out, not revive a dumbass. Fuck. You missed, stupid.
So hot, Paul.
I actually had to send the dumbest of the team a text that says, do not melee these guys. And despite learning the fucking lesson, the first encounter with the set 2.0, the one that isn't retarded is the one that tried to melee them.
It's your turn.
It's a grenade being thrown at a dude in heavy ballistics armor. It is not going to do much for you, if anything. Yeah, I'll leave you to do whatever dumb decision you make.
Take the coin.
Ah.
A defense item known as the chicken knife.
Chicken knife?
Yep, an artifact that gives defense called the chicken knife. Not even I know.
It's time, Capone. It's your turn.
Well, this wasn't my worst run, death count wise. I got a whole montage of that run.
Oh, I bet.
This run doesn't even have a montage-worthy number of kills or stupidity.
Shit, I couldn't get...
Can this fucking bitch pronounce right?
No.
Operator, and an avatar. Like, seriously, you hired a lady to sound like an Asian lady excessively. And I think you've gone a little too far there. Because, I'm pretty sure that even in the katakana tables of trying to print the English word avatar, that you would not end up with avatar. The Japanese syllabus does not have the ability to end with the letter R.
that enemy would be dead. So I know. Better way to deal with this fuckers. For the most part. Oh, I picked up another kill. Okay. Cast.
I hope that that person that's in Dead Last did not actually pay for their boosters, and that they were giving them
Casting
$500.
Thundaga! Well, not Thundaga, but Thunder! Thundera!
Oh.
By the power of thunder, I shall be victorious!
No, you need Citrus Thundaga.
No, I just need Thundera and be mean. Wait for the stun effect to wear off, cast it again. Wait for stun effect to wear off, cast again.
If it's not a person, it is still called bullying.
No. Because they can't say no.
Jose, I have $500,000 more face dollars.
Oh yeah. Just I talked about the common complaints of this game on stream earlier.
What, how all the critics are review bombing the game?
Like how all the reviews, their common complaint is simple combat and the online co-op. Which honestly, I have no problem with the online co-op being the way it is.
I'm sorry, it's Crystal Chronicles, not Final Fantasy 16. Get over it.
Its combat is actually, believe it or not, a little bit more complex than that of which is on the DS titles.
Even more so. It's like, what are you expecting? Final Fantasy 7 Remake or Final Fantasy 15 since similar combat styles? New.
Kind of reminds me of the bad reviews they gave to Star Fox 2 because of it not being up to par on today's gaming expectations. Well, no shit, it's like a 20-year-old fucking game that never got released.
Because people don't understand what it was at the time.
Like, how are you gonna compare an unreleased Super Nintendo game to be closer to that of a more modern title? It's literally never released until then. It is still going to be something that is like it's supposed to only be played on the Super Nintendo. It's a 16-bit game. Don't expect it to be jack shit like anything in a more recent release.
Yeah, I did play that Star Fox 2. It was actually pretty good. And the fact that they give you a letter grade when you beat it. I think they give you a letter grade.
They give you... I think that the rating system for your high scores on Star Fox 64 came from that game, so yeah, probably.
Was it a letter grade from like E to A or like E to S or something like that? Or you can...
A was the best rank.
Oh, okay. You remember when it was simple and A was the best rank? Yeah, me neither. I wasn't born early enough.
And back then, you get to like Sonic Adventure 2, where E is the worst rank, but it's a rank that just proves that you got the lowest score, you got the lowest rank, but you beat the level, is what that means. You beat the level, but you did bad.
Me and Devil May Cry 5 boss fight levels that are literally just one fight and you're done.
By the way, the worst rank in Sonic Generations, and hell, I'll even go as far as to say even Devil May Cry, the lowest rank you could get is D.
I was gonna say, wait, is it a C? Because I've gotten plenty of those.
D is the lowest rank.
You get the lowest rank in Devil May Cry, or even in Bayonetta, you have to really badly suck at the game and wander around aimlessly for hours.
like boss fights, I try, but if you expect me to pull off stylish combos, depending on who I'm playing, if I'm playing Dante, Royal Guard out the ass, or learn to parry, Nero, parry. I just said, I almost said the other word on accident.
If I recall correctly, in Bayonetta, every little fight, none of them can be repeated, but every fight, including the ones against little peon enemies, gets its own rating when you're done with the fight. If you wanted to get the worst grade for the level ranking, you have to suck ass at all of them. Take a lot of hits. Take forever to defeat all of them. Do not maintain a single combo.
So basically, don't play the. Basically, you have to purposely suck at the game, or have an IQ score that's less than a pre-programmed computer program.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to get the worst ranking for N level in Bayonetta without purposely trying to do bad enough to get it.
So, in other words, C is, to people who actually play the game, is the worst thing.
I don't remember exactly how the rankings for Bayonetta went, but I do know that they are based on trophy points, and Stone is one of them. It is the one that I'm referring to.
I would say it's easier in Devil May Cry because Devil May Cry punishes you for having to continue.
Yes, it does. Get a gold orb, well, that's a 0.9. Your score is reduced by 10%. Use the red orbs, you lose the bonus to 20%.
It's for every gold orb you use, it's 10% deduction.
Oh, I thought it was just one, since I used like 2 gold orbs when I was playing.
Oh, then you have to wait till you revive 3 times.
Ah.
Then it's a 30% reduction.
Yeesh.
Yeah, in other words,
what
the game's saying you had to use gold orbs, you suck.
Yeah, what actually forced me to use 2 continues, it was when I was fighting the 3 shadows, Griffin, Shadow, and Nightingale. That fight was bullshit. But yeah, I saw the little thing for what happens when Nero finally gets the Delta Trigger and uses it for the first time. That looked amazing. As well as when you use the Buster for the first time, and you basically, he stabs you, and then you stab him, and then line of, and then the following conversation. That's like...
Is this because I'm your father, or because I cut your arm off? Both! Fucking asshole!
No, is it like, do you approve of me, like, do you accept me now? What, of your existence, or of your strength? Both, you fucking asshole.
There's various different things that back and forth can go with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard the one of like his strength and his existence, but
mine was the not being there as your father or cutting off your arm.
So basically, stagger him and use Buster on him a lot to hear the band.
If I recall correctly, you don't lose health for that.
You don't actually, which is weird. If it happens to Dante, I don't think you encounter it, but yeah, if it happens to Dante and you get stabbed by it, you just lost 3 health bars. On Devil Hunter. Son of Sparta or Dante must die? If you are not at full health, you are probably dead.
You wanna know why a lot of hack and slash games don't use a numerical system for measuring health?
Because difficulty tweaks are the way shit works.
That's actually the same reason why fighting games typically use a bar and not a numerical value. It's easier to register the stat at a quick glance, or literally a 1 millisecond look upward, if something is measured in a length color instead of a number.
Other games, though, yeah, you want...
games did both.
Dark Cloud did both, which is great.
But, yeah, no. Some games, you want numbers. It helps.
To me, I would honestly prefer if all games had an option to display it as a bar, a percentage, a specific number value,
or a combination of.
I'd prefer the combination, if we're talking about that then.
I'd say either percentage in a bar or the number in the bar.
Either or.
I got very lucky with one of my Castlevania games, and I managed to make it to where I am, it was hard mode max level 50, that my max health was exactly 1,000. And that game is one with a bar and a number. My brother's cheating ass. He has 9,999 HP out of some number way lower than that. He also has a couple different items you can never have at the same time, all of which are variations of the vampire killer whip.
So
all of those in the code of the game for an alternative character playthrough mode, where you can't change what weapon you have. So it's Richter's version of the vampire killer whip. In base game mode, there's 2 versions of the whip that are way different than that one in many ways, and one is like 50 times more powerful than the other. You start with one of them, and at some point in the game, there's an event that can happen that allows you to upgrade that one to be able to use its true potential. But in doing so, you can no longer use the unpowered version, unless you're a cheater.
I remember how you guys said, how do you make Nero real in shock? Tell him he's your father. Oh, was it like a dramatic reveal? No, it wasn't. It was basically an argument of, why can't I go? What's the reason? Because he's your father. What? Yeah, just sit this one out and let your dear old uncle take care of this. I mean, am I wrong?
When he finally learns, yeah, maybe he should be the one to do this. Like, that bitch slap nearly killed me. Kinda had it coming, didn't he?
Yeah, and then after the fight, wait, you guys are just gonna go on your own, right? And then double bitch slap. Boom.
I would say the fucking, way knock bitch slaps him though, the fucking face.
I love that he doesn't do it directly with his own arm either.
He does it with the, I guess the wings? I don't know what to call those. The bringers? I guess they're called
the things that go over his shoulders are actual devil claws.
Yeah, I think they're called bringers. In the game they're called devil bringers, but who knows. Bringers, busters, who knows. They're just wings.
Like, I can bitch slap you and I don't even have to move my arm. Watch!
And then right before the fight starts...
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
No, before the fight starts, does he crack his own knuckles? No, he cracks his demon knuckles. I'm like, damn, I'm pulling that idea. It's like, why bother cracking your own knuckles when you crack the others' knuckles themselves?
Now somebody needs to mod the game a little to make it to where you only do attacks using those, nothing more. It's like you can do a flurry of punches, you just go, which means useless. But it's something from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I believe you could use the Devil Bringers as ranged attacks if you were in double, pretty much being constant double trigger to use the Devil Bringers.
Okay, fun fact, this Game Boy Advance SP has never been charged in over 12 years. It still has a charge. And keep in mind, I've played through 2 separate games from start to finish on this thing over the period of a week, and it's still not dead.
My thing with that is, my theory is that older generation, like the ones you have to charge, like the older generation DSs and Game Boys, or all Game Boys and older generation DSs, can actually charge themselves if they're left alone long enough, or their batteries are just like, this is what good quality battery is. So today's PC's got it.
It seems to me as though the cartridge reader in the system seems a little icky, buggy. Yeah, I don't have any other freaking Game Boy that actually works functionally for what I want to play. Like, I need the ability to use R or L. But this SP, one of those 2 buttons doesn't always work. That's fine. But either way, for me, a Game Boy Advance SP is so small that I can't hold it very well. It's just very uncomfortable. DS is just fine to me, but it's a little too thin for me. And my original DS and my old 3DS, yeah, they're also too small for me, but at least it's not like as hand-cramping custard as the SP was.
I've just learned something by accident. For the Iron Giant boss fight, take pot of water, throw it in the fucking one of the lava rock things. If you can get it to work. Don't stand where the steam is. You die immediately. Almost.
Wait, what? So if you throw a pot of water into the vent, what happens?
Reason, multiple hits.
What hits you? Lava?
Steam! Very hot steam.
Oh, Jose, do you want to finish another normal difficulty mission in Warface for your daily, so that when the dailies flip, you'll have an empty spot?
Oh, shit.
You have roughly 2 hours and 5 minutes before that happens.
My earbuds, they're great. I gotta remember they're on a 6. And you wanna know what's better about those earbuds that I have now?
What?
I paid for them with my own damn money.
I don't remember the last time
it literally was.
Fucking shirt.
I was literally. No, okay, I can't say I gave them all my. Because seriously, as I was telling them, here's $50 to pay for them. I'm like, they're literally saying, no, you don't need to pay me. I'm like, do I need to pull out the meter and literally shut up and take my money? We agreed to compromise. Because they wouldn't take my money, we agreed to compromise. They would take 20, I would pay $20 of it. And that would be it. I'm like, you paid for the taxes and the insurance. At least let me pay for the damn thing. It's like the warranty and the taxes. At least let me pay for the damn thing.
Usually a warranty is not really necessary, as some stores don't even fucking care. It's like, I have the warranty here the first week, I don't need to do nothing. Keep in mind that some stores, if you ask me, never even bother with warranty or anything when it comes to, specifically in my eyes, GameStop.
Oh no, GameStop is like, there's so much bullshit there.
Like, if you can't trust them to give you a actually new, factory sealed, still in box game, then you can't trust them to warranty anything. It's like, well, replace your game with what, a worse one?
You can actually order the standard edition of the game. No, but you can't, but we do have some pre-orders available for the deluxe edition of the game. That's like $20 more expensive.
I can't believe the fucking one in the Euro account here. It's like, you opened up shop literally right across the street from a college campus. The new Majora's Mask 3DS bundle. You know, the one with the Majora's Mask printed on it?
Yeah. It's
Pre-orders now! Rather, pre-orders. Comes in the day that it's supposed to be released. We didn't order any because there's no interest or anything like that for here. No one around here did this. You opened up shop in the perfect area for it, dumbasses! It's like you're right across the street from the people that would want that.
Wow. I never heard of a more powerful scam. And also,
it's just fucking stupid.
Not to mention, the no money, wasn't it the no money back?
They would not give him back his money. Technically, that's illegal. But, they offered him store credits. Like, aren't you a bunch of assholes? You got in the game, but you didn't bother to order any of the consoles that pre-orders were placed here. And I'm sure he's not the only one that ordered one either. There's no demand for that here. You opened up shop across from a campus, the best place to have a handheld game. On top of that, I'm sure that anyone that went into your store to pre-order the damn thing has interest. How many people did? I don't know. How many of them came from that campus? Probably all but one of them.
Seriously, it's like, how much interest do they have? Well, how many people came in to ask about those games?
Yeah, that shit is like so poorly maintained when it comes to the actual expectations of a store and the actual laws for what defines what as what. That the store itself is pretty much its own violation of law.
At this point, I'm just gonna say, is it even legal? Is GameStop even running? Did GameStop
well,
file bankruptcy yet?
I
Or
got
no?
the letter that says, you come to. Yes. CO, the M's missing, but it essentially says, come over here. You will find me at, I'm A, but well, I'm assuming it's at, Canal Chura? Is that what it's supposed to say? Or the marsh? Hurry, I'm waiting for you. For you.
What kind of horror movie typical bullshit is that? That's a
My
trap.
response is, are you alright? Or, be right there!
Somebody either gone through demonic possession or
Be right
is just
there.
a fucking creepy ass serial killer.
Be right there.
Or holy sword.
Okay,
Let's not
I wanna
forget,
say-
I am equipped with with a crafted legendary blade known as Excalibur. So I'm about to go over there and go Excelsior.
Damn it, I'm running out of time for the Jagged Commando. I'll buy another rental of it. when I
Clearly
need
he's
to.
dead, but
I don't complain when others are
much as I give him a phoenix down.
Right now, I could buy 500 weeks of it.
No,
I just noticed that my dinner is ready, and dinner is pot pie.
got your
Pot
reply,
pie
Capone.
is literally one of my favorite foods.
So long, Capone.
Hey, it's pot pie, man. I'm
I-
gonna squat that shit down like I do every time.
I know. I'm just gonna go over to trails so I can finish up some city stuff. So.
Alright. I'll be back.
I think magic counts as focus attacks.
If they do, great.
Because I played a whole dungeon without using a focus attack. My bonus was Celestial Weapon,
Ooh, that's a Final Fantasy X reference.
a design for the mightiest weapon a Lilty can wield. Oh, it's one of those cases where each one of them has a unique character that
Yep.
it goes to.
Probably. I did hear something
Well,
saying about.
Well, I have to take it. When is it gonna pop up again?
Yeah.
So, no stat upgrade from Fire Mountain. I have to take the fucking Celestial Weapon, because that Celestial is better than Legendary. However, Celestial, it's, oh,
Race
praise,
specific.
oh, praise this weapon. We shall grant it to a race you
This
don't
race.
really play. Great, now I gotta play the Onion People. To use the most powerful weapon.
Hey, at least you can give them your best armor, but not your best accessory.
My best armor is both a armor piece and shield.
Ah. Yeah, no. Your
Yeah,
shield.
The shield can't be handed to the Lilty. They use gloves.
Yeah, do you have any? Well, I don't know what to say at that point.
That, and I like playing sword and shield users. The Clavet is my favorite.
Have you ever heard of Joe Cat?
Yes, and his crap guide to D&D 5e. What do you think
the fish-
What do you think? I think the answer to every magical question is Fireball.
Or if you're a warlock, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
No, it's not Blast, it's Eldritch, and I don't know how to say the sound effect.
Eldritch.
Here's a contract where you have to, you know, pay us a monthly tuition, do a few favors for us, feed us your soul, and a few other things. Aww, we have free dental. Sign me the frick up!
I'm about to attempt the alternate dungeon of Riverbell Pass. It's called Falling Leaves Path. I don't know what I'm getting into. Probably
if
not
you
gonna
see a
like it.
swordsman, I'm just gonna make this one warning. If you see a swordsman, run. You're not surviving.
Sir, have you played the alternate dungeons
No,
on this
I'm
game?
making a joke. I heard the name. I heard the name, and I'm like,
Falling Leaves Path.
yes.
Yeah, if I see frickin' Rock Lee from Naruto, I'm definitely running. Yeah, run away from Bushy Brow.
Not the swordsman I was speaking of, but okay.
Unless you mean...
Nah, similar weapon. Similar weapon, but not him either.
Actually, he already caused this world to happen, if you really think about it, because Cloud didn't stop him.
Yeah, that...
Put 2 Phoenix Downs because this is a alt dungeon.
He has amnesia. That's fun.
Wow, it gives me Cure and Rise right off the bat. Goblin with a mace. Green goblins. Like actual goblins.
Oh no, if there's goblins, then there must be kobolds. And if there's kobolds, there's traps.
At least it ain't the fucking skeletons of the alternate dungeons. Oh god!
Aimbot
not-
archers?
No.
You need to cast holy to hurt them?
No, you can hurt them normally. It's the fact of dealing with a group of 3 of them. Or 4 of them. I'm gonna give you some advice. Kill the magic user first.
Of course, kill
Unless
the
you
noob
want to get
first.
hit with Blizzaga, 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 Blizzaga. Oh, did I forget to mention Blizzaga? And the other 2 attack so fucking fast that they're like the orcs. They attack that fast. And the weapons they use can stun you.
Damn, I didn't know.
The hammer one makes you go down to a knee stun. Which sucks. And the other one is a hit stun, but if the other one's attacking while during your hit stun, you're gonna get stunned longer. And if one hits you with ice, oh, prepare to be frozen and shattered. You're guaranteed to lose a life at some point. By God!
No. My comeback would be a life.
I say a life because a normal person would not do those dungeons without a Phoenix down equipped.
Yeah, no, I said 1 life. I meant to say it like this. Sorry, he's meaning 1 life for 3.
I went through that with... I went in with 20 Phoenix downs. I came out with 7. That's how much bullshit they are. Or was that for the boss fight? I don't know. Because the boss fight was... that I did was bullshitty. Shitty. The last one I did, anyway, was bullshitty. Oh, God! Who said this goblin could spawn here? Not me. But, yeah. Wow, a treasure chest. I know where to get orichalcum easier. A treasure chest. Gave me orichalcum. Now I gotta fight a griffin. Kill the mage. That's the rule. Kill the ranger. Or the magic ranger. Because the rangers that can stun you is what's bullshit. Griffin didn't take that much to kill. Mage measure.
It's still a knife, not an artifact.
Man, I did get an artifact that was a +5 to magic. A couple. One of them being a gold hairpin. Also, I have a blueprint for an empty weapon and a noble weapon from the advanced dungeons. So, what do they make? Don't know yet. Kill that fucking mage. Stop with your thundagas. You're not allowed to use thundagas. It's against the rules. That one's dead. This is where the pattern of hit once, back away, hit once, back away, hit once, back away actually helps. At times. But when there's multiple, you want to kill at least one of them fast first. Because that'll be a headache later.
To roar.
Dragon's Whisker. Artifact Dragon's Whisker. I don't know where it came from. Don't want to know how it was obtained. But I can only imagine. Someone had the balls to go up to a dragon and pull it off. And live.
You got the dragon's whisker?
Yeah, a dragon's whisker.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a dragon's crest. They renamed it later to dragon's crest. Who knows? Or it's supposed to be coral whisker.
Jose. I'm back. Ah. Ah. Ow. I'm fucking curing.
Time to resave since I got some shit done. And double check.
Fuck you, mage. Damn goblins.
Daily missions reset at 9 or reset at 8? No, logins at 8.
The daily logins are an hour earlier than the daily objectives. For me, the daily objectives appear at 8. But for you, 9.
Yes. Or if we just want to go with whatever the UTC is, because who fucking knows?
We have to... Well,
Actually, if I open up my world clock, I'd be able to tell you.
Isn't the UTC like 8 hours ahead of us? Or for him, 9?
Because I marked it. It's 11:30.
Oh, it's 4 hours ahead of us and 5 hours ahead from Nick. Okay.
Yeah, it's 11:13 right now.
The midnight UTC, they reset daily logins, and 1 a.m. UTC, they reset the daily missions. Okay.
Because to them, because in Universal Time, that would be the next day.
Yep.
Digitally.
No, well, I thought the UTC was tracked by atomic clocks, so... whatever.
But there's a place where you can track the UTC, which happens to be one place called Reykjavik.
what the hell even is that?
I
don't know,
don't
but-
even know.
I don't know, but it sounds
Berlin
awesome.
is 2 hours ahead of that.
I don't know,
So.
it sounds Russian.
I don't even know.
Boom, 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 boom. Dingle boom.
60 more BP to get to tier 18.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot.
I would say.
What?
Oh wow, I didn't even notice this until just now, but there is not a single slot on the Battle Pass tier reward that is a VIP booster.
Ooh.
That's a first.
Reload.
So Jose, want me to tell you one of the things that you should be grateful about with your dailies?
What's up?
Yours is just to beat 2 normal difficulty ones. Mine
Yours
is
is-
to beat 2 hard ones.
Don't forget I have the get a triple kill and get a head crasher in PvP. No, I'm pretty sure it was 2 head crashers.
If you played
Yeah.
enough PvP free-for-all, you could easily get those done, and in some cases on team-based modes as well. More so with oil? Fuck, hang on, I don't remember the damn name of the map. PDM.
Is it the one map that's basically a butt ton of, it's on a ship with a butt ton of containers on it?
I have
Oil
noticed
Depot
the mage
and the
dies in
Hangar
4
are
hits.
both real maps, are really good maps to do it on.
My
It's
stats.
kind of good to do it on Phantom Zone as well, but not as much. I suppose Street Wars is good for it, but if you were to do it the spot that'd be the easiest to do it in, it'd be considered cheating.
So don't do it.
AUL is pretty good as long as you're on the correct side of the map as your spawn. And I suppose that it is simple on, I can't say that. Yeah. Regardless, it's not as hard as it sounds. You just need to, like, not even consciously go for it, if that makes any sense. As long as you use the right weapons, your natural recoil will actually make your aim go from chest to head. So, yeah. You need one that's kind of powerful and decent range, really good accuracy and good recoil control, not too much left to right. But you also want one that's not powerful enough to where it would actually kill the guy before the aim goes straight up to the head.
Really? That white fucking coon squirrel thing is called a Milky Moo.
Why is it called a Milky Moo if it's like a squirrel instead of a cow?
No fucking idea. But Square Enix can call whatever the fuck they want. They made the creature.
Wait, is it the... Oh, those things, aren't those just called moos? Why is it called a Milky Moo?
Because it's
Probably
white.
because it's white, like milk. That's probably why they call it a Milky Moo. Just because it's white colored.
Because, you know, Whitey's got a pay.
I killed a few of those. They didn't drop anything.
Because, you know, Whitey's got a pay.
The white Milky Moos have more power than the standard Moos.
So, I just watched somebody...
What fucking variant of crab do I have to fight? What are the ads? What bullshit do I have to deal with?
Comparing the color of fur of a bunch of fictional squirrels in a manner that's similar to the whole white premise.
That is a blue crab.
By the way, what is it? Nick? I saw the emergency gun meme review. How did I see it? Somebody took the video and reposted it up there primarily because, oh, YouTube wants to be a dick and take the video down. I'm just gonna take
Markiplier actually has his
video.
first copyright strike now.
His
Really?
first copyright strike?
Markiplier has his first copyright strike.
I thought he already had a strike from when he was playing the game.
No.
I could swear he got copyrighted for the whole epic roll the cutscene in the game segment.
It's because somebody else got a copyright strike because they took it somebody else's video down, and they mentioned how come they had the same video up. How come they didn't get Mark? And Mark replied saying, "Fair is fair. Where's my copyright strike?" And sure enough.
So it's a strike that he brought onto himself, and he's like, well, that happened.
That they would have ignored. But
I'm not sure what to think about that.
But he mainly talked that why couldn't they just give a warning or try to talk it with their user? Maybe have them remove the clip in question. And it'd be fine. Because it was mainly just for one particular clip to take, and they auto took down the video. Just try not to laugh challenge 2.
It reminds me
They
of
just
the,
straight up took it down. I don't know why I always get that message.
My question is for you guys, have you ever heard of a Kenosha story?
No.
No? It was something that happened like a couple weeks back?
I'm streaming, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said it because you're streaming. Yeah,
Like I care, it's talk shit and play games.
It's a guy that's literally last-ditch effort trying to defend their property peacefully. Hell, he was even there to, like, help people if any injuries happen. What did he do? Run across a border line, he was 30 minutes away from one, to the police line because people were trying to chase him, and peaceful protesters were chasing him. Seriously, it's basically ridiculous. And what did he do when he was on the ground? One of them was trying to bash him in with a skateboard, and the other one was pulling out a Glock. What did he do? He had an AR-15. He was he was literally pinned to the ground, had nowhere else to go. What else was he gonna do? So yeah, 2 guys got killed and 1 guy got shot in the arm. What the hell, controller? Why did you push me? Game, why did you push me beside the damn thing, not behind it? Why are you meleeing his backpack?
Because you can actually kill him with melee attacks.
I know, but it's so low. It's like...
Did you know that the game gives you a unique medal for achieving it?
Yes, but no, but it's like, why bother doing it when he has like 3/4 or like 2/3 of his health left?
Oh, I no longer have to refill his armor.
Keep me stocked, dude.
That is such a fast cast time for Thundaga.
What,
and your
fast magic?
The blue crab cast Thundaga literally in 1 second.
Ooh!
It seems like 1 second. 1.5 to 2 seconds it casts.
I hope you have thunder resist. I hope you have the wind crystal.
I'm not changing my unknown element crystal.
Oh. So you're eating the stun, pretty much.
Doesn't stun you that long, though, to be honest.
Oh,
but his
back up and around.
he casts slow. That hit. It's the same range of it. Oh my fucking second screen app disconnected. Herb. I'm getting mer.
Actually, as one of the clips says, one of the people that the kid killed was well, the 3 people who were attacking him had a rap sheet a mile long. The kid didn't have anything. He was literally desperate. One of them was a kitty toucher.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so literally, he died trying to do what he loved, which was touching kids. He wanted to hurt a minor, so yeah, he died trying to do what he. Sorry, just for shooting you. He died doing what he loved.
It didn't hurt me. It's not on hard mode.
Hail Moogle at your service, Capo.
I shot you regardless. That makes
Like I care. It's the type of shit I end up eventually talking about on this on my fucking streams.
In that case,
I talk a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, in that case, that kid is about to. Well, that's a dead teammate. Is probably gonna go to jail for a murder charge just because he was defending himself. He was literally doing everything he can to avoid violence. He was literally just about to cross the police line, and then he gets taken down. Yeah, at that point he was scared. He was literally desperate. What else?
Did he literally just shoot that claymore on his own?
Yeah, they're trying to kill each other. Or they're trying to kill themselves. Okay, the recoil isn't that bad if I'm crouched. Or the spread isn't all that bad if I'm crouched. Literally become a turret.
I'm in second place for mostly just giving people armor.
I've got your reply, Capo.
Alright, time to become a killbot.
But yeah, I would say one thing they could do is make it so that everyone that is in the co-op game to give everyone a letter. That would make it a bit more perfect. I don't care what they do with host. I rather them keep it the way as host only gets progression with their merchry and story, because the merchry is what progresses story.
Yes. It works. It works.
What the hell did that idiot just throw?
I don't see why it doesn't work. Why do you not get progression? Well, it's not like you're getting mer for yourself. You're literally
time travel.
Considered mercenary.
I always bring it up the question of, think about it. Does time travel exist?
I might have killed them there. I might have killed them.
A dragon whisker's only a +1 magic.
Yes.
When you said that, all I could think of was Mickey Mouse's voice.
God damn it!
Ha-ha! I'm the business model mouse that tries to milk you dry for your money.
Beginnings armor, beginnings weapon, beginnings guard. I choose armor.
My accuracy is shit with this damn cack. At least I'm doing better than half the randoms that use this damn gat.
Not that bad of a gun, though.
It's not, but the KAC. It's not, but when I'm so used to the microgun, it increased rate of fire, better overheat gauge, and tighter spread. It's like that, and it has not as bad recoil. It's like the microgun is just better than this thing in every way.
Darif, I have completed year 14.
Increased rate of fire, reduced recoil, which geography, or which ballistics. Why does increased rate of fire mean less recoil? Tighter spread and more damage per bullet. So overall, the CAC, even with the
This
upgrade,
rifleman was just trying to give me some ammo as a thank you for restoring his armor. Sir, we just hit a checkpoint. I have yet to fire my gun.
Are you even firing your gun, or are you just keeping your armor out?
I'll fire my gun if it's necessary to keep someone else alive or myself alive. Otherwise, I'm trying to keep a check on everyone's armor.
Or I see a thing. My killbot senses are tingling. I must murder life-based organisms that are shooting at my team. Remember, as the trainer said, if you see anything that moves, consider it an enemy. If you see something that doesn't move, consider it an enemy.
If you tune into my stream, you'll see an event that you don't get to take part in until you get the full game.
The festival? I don't care. Seriously, I could give less than 2 shits.
It's
No, wait, it's not. I could give 2.
It's skippable.
Is it I could give 2 shits or I couldn't give 2 shits? That means I don't care.
If you can care less than you state that you do, then that means you care.
I couldn't care less. Yeah, that's the right statement, right?
Yep.
I couldn't give 2
where I live
shits.
usually ends up saying the I could care less.
That's probably if you're like,
I did it just to
they just
bring it
cancel
up.
out their own statements.
I don't care.
Awful lot of talking about it though. For not
I'm
caring.
trying to figure out how do you say I don't care properly.
I don't care!
Yes. Anyways, back to murdering dozens of innocents probably. Who knows? Maybe we're the bad guys all along.
You're playing Warface. I would say, in my opinion, this is the story. Warface and Blackwood are in cahoots to sell war, so they go at war against each other constantly to make
It's
money.
like two brothers making an army so that there's
They're not-
guns to be fired, adrenaline to be rushing. Money.
What if all the soldiers are just throw junkies? That's how they get you. They have you pay for training, and then the reward is, what do we get out of this? Adrenaline. Wait, I'm a throw junkie. Yeah, give me all the stim needles you got. Not that kind of adrenaline.
Found heroin. I mean adrenaline.
Found some morphine. Oh wait, morphine.
Hey,
I'm
look,
gonna stick
fellas,
that in
laser
I'm just
beams.
quoting a fucking Left 4 Dead parody video.
I don't know.
A really good one. There's one
You are
Left 4
dead.
Left for
Speed.
Speed 2.
Can I die? I
Why,
can't
yes,
die from
fella.
fire.
That dude was like maybe
got the laser
10
beams.
seconds away from getting an auto resurrection, and maybe 5 minutes away from a paycheck.
Did he die to laser beams?
No, he
No,
left.
he rage quit because no one revived him. Why is that? We have 2 engineers,
And
1
the said,
rifleman, and a SED.
the rifleman's the dead boy.
The rifleman is the one that left.
Yeah.
The
You're
other
not
guy
down to
left
2
earlier,
NGs
probably
and
from
a...
activity.
So basically, I'm fine. Your asses are grass, though, should anything happen. I'm safe. You guys, well, you guys are in the shit. Oh, wait, you have Warlord on. Right?
Ugh. Fucking
Yep.
shiver down my
Oh,
spine.
well, then, that other guy, because I don't know if he has Warlord or not, he's in this shit.
He doesn't.
Alright, then he is in the ship.
Looks to me like he has a very low
Advanced.
tier helmet. I
Looks to
don't
be
know what
advanced.
that vest is.
Hello, chick. Frick off. I'm not sure if it's the recoil or the boat moving that's making my aim sway. Oh shit.
Probably a combination.
Oh shit. I could use some armor, Chief. I didn't mean to get a jump kill, I just said it. I could really use some armor, Chief.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that, but when you're trying to manage to find a spot where you're not going to get Idiot. When you're trying to find a spot where you're not going to get murdered by a laser, you're very limited.
Oh god. To make a
I'm
celestial
gonna run off the
weapon,
beach.
to make a celestial weapon, you need 2 orichalcum, a dragon's fang, and a red eye. I do not know where to find 2 of these things.
Reminds me of celestial weapons. How do you get one of them? Well, you have to dodge 200 lightning bolts in a row. Wait,
This
what?
guy's an engineer and he's rarely pulled out his armor kit to give himself back his armor. I know he knows how to do it because I watched him do it, but
Fuck. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm flanking. Oh, you guys stay there. I'm gonna go around this end.
Oh, the
You got
kits.
that side covered?
Apparently, to use the Zeal kit and healing kit, you have to be a male.
Wait, what?
Zeal kit, male. I'm given the red text saying different gender.
Huh, I wonder what that's supposed to be a joke of.
What's the beginning's armor? Need 3 white fur. Grants +1 defense, but +2 thunder resist.
Fucking, I'm trying to flank yo at.
But I want to make diamond plate.
You get a special medal for it?
no, they don't give you one unless you're a medic.
Instead of Dr. Doom, why not reverse jumpstart? Or overclock? No, the death medal for the said jumper should be overclock.
You're back.
Tell that to the devs, maybe it'll become a thing.
And overclock is the right word for that case, right?
I think. I'm not too much of a techie.
Because you're trying to jumpstart a said, but if you're trying to jumpstart somebody, you'd be jumpstarting their heart, and you'd be killing them by overclocking it to where it just stops. I don't know, I'm trying to science it, but it shouldn't be.
I think overclocking is trying to boost it
Yeah, said
or
jumper.
something.
Trying to jumpstart it. But
I'm
I don't
saying
know.
I'm saying in
I've
the way of
fought a
like
section
straight up
2
boosting its
fully
power,
automatic.
output, like
Russian
making it
tank.
faster and shit.
Didn't fire it a single time.
There was no need. No, 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 no.
Why are you saying no repeatedly?
Just no.
The background?
Oh yeah.
Shitty rapping?
Putting all this stuff away.
Man, can you guys hear anything? Me neither. I can't hear anything over the sound of shitty rapping.
You can't have crap without rap.
There we go. There. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Well, hopefully Storm doesn't get in trouble from the fact that,
What?
unknowingly played that in the background. Because I just disabled my voice's ability to be put into a live stream.
Oh god damn.
It sounds to me like they have a gap in their teeth.
Now to exit. Now the question of...
Is he the one who delivered the audio clips for the human gun noises cheat?
No.
I don't think I got the joke there.
Okay.
Alright,
How long have I streamed?
do you want to do a Spec Ops raid run or do a other thing?
Back stops, I guess.
I already did Sunrise earlier today.
Well, I did
My
say I
team
might
was idiot.
stream today, so I did stream. I'm gonna cut it here. Not much, but waiting for time to pass. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream. Fuck. Yeah, I'm cutting the stream.